Hello, welcome, Gordon. I just wanted to introduce you because you have been my godsend in times of very dark times with my gut health issues. And you have been incredibly supportive, not only to me, but to a huge number of people. And I just wanted you to be able to explain what kind of work you do and how you can help people and which areas that you're working in.
Yeah, thank you, Amanda. Yeah, I mean, how I really work intuitively, I will tune really into somebody's field. So whenever we're working together, just even in your conversation, there's a vibration through that language. So even if you start to talk a little bit about something in your world, something in your journey, in that vibration, there's a wave and there's an energy, and that I can tune into and get a sense of where we might go with it. So once somebody starts to communicate with me and I ask them just maybe specific questions about how their journey has been, maybe let's go through their timeline, see any specific points where they've had any traumatic moments, because everything is within inside of them from their very moment of conception. The whole journey lives inside with us. It's in our energy field. 15 years ago, I had some moments where I would wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning and I could actually see vibrational waves, like frequency waves going through my heart. And it was really, yeah, it was a beautiful experience. And I wanted to know more. And that's really opened the doorway. Something was changing inside of me. How? It just happened.
Did you think it's like a calling in a way, in some way?
Yeah, definitely. Because once it started to happen, then it opened up a different consciousness within me. And I started to see things differently and understand. I mean, prior to that, I didn't really have any idea of what energy was, or reading energy, or being an intuitive or a healer, or whatever word we put there.
So I wondered if you could do a little bit of work with me today.
So if you'd like to just be comfortable, spine is nice and upright. Maybe your hands are just resting on your lap. And just take a conscious breath into the body. And see if the breath can go further down into the body, down to the diaphragm, down to the belly, and all the way down to the base of the spine. What do you notice, or what do you feel?
Interestingly, as you asked me to go to my gut, I feel a tightness in my throat. And when I first started breathing, I felt more of a block in my chest, and I couldn't seem to get below that. Is a cutoff, a separation, a lack of wanting to be aware of what's going down below?
Yeah. Could you ask internally, just ask that question, what needs to be spoken?
The word fear just comes up. And there's a fear of, if there's too much exploration down here, all the pain will arise and up again.
Is that true?
No, but it brings I'm feeling very emotional with that. I'm feeling very tearful with that.
Just to note, in the language that you used that was protecting that pain, when you acknowledged it, the emotion can open, it can come up. So the idea, so this is where the mind's made an idea, don't go there, this is painful, so it's protected. So that's the doorway that I'm talking about with thought. And the moment you recognize it, you speak its truth, you have the choice because you've brought awareness to that. Because there is a charge of energy. It's quite strong around the mouth as well, here in the jaw. There's an anger that you couldn't speak out your truth, or it wasn't received or accepted. That's the one. Just feel that in your body.
I can
It's kind of,
feel like my jaw is all tightened up.
yeah. So that there is this, this is really going to help you as you unlock more of this, Amanda, to bring your flow in. This is one of the blocks that you have, because it's like you've grabbed a story and there's a heavy judgment and a charge on that story about how it is. And it's like you're fighting to get out and say, this is how it should be.
Yeah.
Should be different to this.
Yeah.
You know, you can feel it all here. This is your voice. If you can meet more of that story and bring acceptance to it, it's a judgment that's not letting you flow in and bring forward your own energy. So acceptance is the key.
Thank you, Gordon. I'm going to stop the recording now, but
You're welcome.
thank you for that session.